Hey, we're coming at you with our variable rate video. It's the last week of September. Getting this video and this update a little late this week, but just still want to keep you posted. So, first of all, a few changes in the market. Fixed and variable rates haven't moved, of course, but where we're hearing what we're saying, what they're saying is they are really still muddling around the idea of another rate hike, and then still concluding it before the end of the year. Fixed rates, with where the yields are not expected to move anymore, and they're expected to stay very static for the rest of the year. So it does look inevitable at this point that we're going to see a very similar fixed and variable rate. And so, that is information that is important for you to be aware of. I would say the other thing that's very interesting right now is the inflection point. And what I mean by that is that what we're seeing is we do have a lot of folks that we do have a lot of folks here that probably have been telling us that and myself included, that there's it's assertive lenders calling and saying, hey, you need to lock in, no ifs, ands, or buts, this is the way to go about it. I just can't believe that's a strategy that involves people, them looking out for your best interest and saying, yeah, rates are going down, so we want you to go into variable. If the variable rate, to some degree, if the variable rate and bond yields were predicted to still go up, I think they'd be saying, you know what, hold the line on the variable. And that we're seeing that getting very, very aggressive. So I think that is a really telling sign as well. The other big change in the market is that we did have something where OFC has come up with some rules as far as when we get to the amortization, when our mortgage comes for renewal. So remember, with our clients, the vast majority of clients have variable payments where the payment increases and decreases with prime. Most people do not have those variables, so that's a very unique thing to my book of business. But there are some changes when you have a variable rate that the payment doesn't cover, and that's going to get you to, if you get to the the renewal date, the government's now going to say, hey, that has to be brought in line to no more than 40 years. So if we see people with very long amortizations, they're going to have a huge, huge payment jump. So if you have a variable and your payment hasn't changed, now is the time for us to go and look at some adjustments on that, because if not, you'll have a very, very big payment shock at renewal. So let's get a hold and talk about those in particular. As always, if you have some change, if you have some questions on your mortgage, if I can help with anything, please do reach out. I'd love to give you a hand with that. Please subscribe to this video, and if you can, share with some friends and family. We'd love to help them as well.